You've got lots of fans. This plane's got lots of fans. What was it like being on the plane? I think that's what everyone wants to know.
Definitely. And you know what it is? It's amazing. You're standing next to the plane and you're always looking up, like in front of a house, and you're always thinking, oh my God, how is this thing ever fly?
How on earth does it get into the air? What were some of the challenges getting that plane into the air and getting you onto the plane?
It was quite challenging because when you have to... This trip went from Prague, Czech Republic to Australia by Turkmenistan, India and Kuala Lumpur. And when you deal with different countries, you have to deal with different visa, different permits. So organizational things are much more than my normal, regular report.
Did it ever come to the stage where you thought, I'm not going to make it? Because there was so much organisation to go through.
Actually, the day before leaving, I got a call and they said, we don't stop in Singapore, we stop in Kuala Lumpur. And I was, oh my God, Kuala Lumpur, this is a totally different country. Do I need a visa for that? So this is how my work works.
OK, just-in-time delivery, just-in-time Grit Hofmann. You made it onto the plane. When you got to Australia, what was it like being met by thousands or tens of thousands, literally, of fans there on the ground?
Yeah, actually, the plane and Captain Antonov, they are stars. And I always felt a little bit like a star too, honestly, because people wanted to take picture with me and ask me. I was interviewed by public television, public radio. Yeah. So people are really interested and they're really keen on having this airplane in their country.
And you were the only woman on board.
I was, actually. And I asked the guys...
What was that like?
I asked the guys, why is it? And they said, nah, it's hard work, etc. But what I really think is they are really a community, you know? They are really close to each other. And you know how that works when women come into these male communities, you never know how the end will be.
But the mood changes.
You never know. So I think they're better off of women.
Yeah, better a few weeks of focusing on their work. Tell me about the economics of the business. Does it make economic sense to go to all of this trouble just to get a generator? I
think it does, because the client in Australia is an alumina refinery, and they need power to get to produce their aluminium. And so if they have one generator left and the generator there was broken and they needed to buy in the power, you know? So they needed to pay much more than producing it themselves. And so they are losing so much money that for them it probably was worth to pay $3 million for getting the generator to Australia.
And they're not the only customers?
The only customer? What do you mean?
There are other people who do this, other countries, other companies who also do this.
Probably there are other countries in the world who are doing it, but Antonov Airlines really, these airplanes were military airplanes, so huge, big airplanes, and now they're using them for commercial things, and they're using it for like oil and gas equipment, for generators, turbines, so all the big things that has to be transported in nowadays.
Excellent. Grit Hofmann, thank you very much for joining us in the studio today.